Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Be the Change, Change the World, where it's not just a nice idea, but it's an initiative and a lifestyle. Welcome or welcome back to my channel, whichever the case may be. I'm so appreciative that you're here, and I deeply appreciate any way that you support my channel. Clicking the like button, leaving a comment, viewing my videos, all of the things. So thank y'all in advance. And if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe, I urge you to please do so that other people may see what could help them too. Helps create a wider audience of people who might need to hear the message. So, with that being said, I would also like to say please make yourself familiar with my legal disclaimer in the description box below. All my contact information is in there as well, and I'm still doing the free reading giveaway. This is the last week. If you're interested, please leave a comment. Let me know that you're interested in the free reading for this month, and I will continue this extending out the months, if people are interested. If not, I will stop doing them. I will do the free readings as long as there is interest in doing them. I can't push my help on someone who's not asking for it. So that's just it. Yeah, I think that's everything. This reading is for the monthly reading for Taurus. You can have Taurus anywhere in your chart for this to resonate, or theirs. So you might be dealing with a Taurus somewhere in your chart for this to resonate. And if it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay, because that just means there's other readings and other readers out there that will resonate with you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. These readings are to be examples of what you already know. And there's just more clarity on that. If anything ever comes up in a reading that you're not familiar with, that causes you fear or anxiety or confusion, the reading's not for you. So, I think that's everything. Go ahead and get started. What are the messages for Taurus and their cross watcher? Please and thank you. What are the most important messages for Taurus this month? Oh, and you will see me wearing this shirt for several readings. If it matters to you, I'm recording this reading on May the 6th of 2025, but that doesn't really matter because time is fluid. And this could be past, present, or future energies for everyone. This is going to be, the timing on this is going to be different for all. Unlikely. So something's unlikely, Taurus. Find out what that is. What are the most important messages for Taurus and the cross watchers? Please and thank you. Within the next few weeks. All right. So we've got a timestamp on this. Something is unlikely to happen within the next few weeks. This could be one thing. This could be two different things. Let's figure out what this is. What is unlikely? So we got the Knight of Swords in the reverse. This could be delayed information. Knight of Swords in the reverse could also mean someone's angry. Three of Pentacles. Page of Cups and the Justice. Okay. I don't think the Knight of Swords is someone who is angry in this situation. This is someone who is waiting for communication from someone. Communication regarding working with someone here with the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles can be anything that is done in tandem between two or three people here. This could be a work-related situation. This could be a personal situation. The Page of Cups, this is about an apology or a new emotional experience here. And then the Justice is, it's justice. It's what's right, what's fair, but looks like this message is delayed and it is unlikely to occur within the next few weeks. What is the holdup here? Got the Ace of Wands. The bottom of the deck is the Empress. And underneath that is the Emperor. Got the Eight of Wands here. So this is about some kind of a message regarding a new passionate attraction, a new exciting event happening between an Emperor and an Empress. Got the Eight of Wands here, which that's a lot of communication between the two. The Empress is Libra and Taurus. The Emperor is Aries, Taurus. So there is an intense connection between an Emperor and an Empress. These are older individuals who have children. Maybe they don't have children together, but they do have their own children. Okay? And this is about two people being passionately attracted to one another. They're supposed to be working together. This Emperor is the Page of Cups, and the Empress is this helpful person here with the Three of Pentacles. There's some type of help that this Emperor needs from this Empress. And, you know, it's expected to play out over the next few weeks. This is what's considered to be right and fair. This is karmic justice from the universe. And what's considered to be right and fair is this communication, this new exciting emotional experience. But there's a delay here. A delay on a change. What is the delay here? Please clarify the Knight of Swords reversed. For Taurus and their cross watchers, please. Please clarify the Knight of Swords reversed. What is this delay? This hold up? Justice in the reverse. There's interference here by someone else who thinks that this is not fair. There is interference. This is possibly an ex of either the Empress or the Emperor or both. But someone's very angry. They don't think this is right. They don't think this is fair. They don't think this is justice. They don't think it's balanced. And they don't like this attraction, this exciting, this new beginning here. Because at the top of the deck is the King of Coins in the reverse. They don't think that it's right and fair because they lose their financial stability and they lose their committed relationship with this person. And so this person is fighting tooth and nail to keep this delayed. This person could be this person's very much, they're very likely threatening sanctions with high divorce penalties. They're very likely threatening this person's access to their children, their access to their money. This person's probably hollering for alimony and threatening child support and all of this stuff. And they're delaying the inevitable here. And because of this person's interference, there is unlikely to be contact within the next few weeks from this masculine energy, because this person's really getting to them here. Let's dive a little deeper into this. Please and thank you. What else does Taurus need to know? Yeah, this is a Queen of Cups reversed. So this is someone who has Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in their sun, moon, or rising. They are likely to be this Emperor's baby mama. Their soon-to-be ex-wife. The Queen of Cups in reverse is someone who is emotionally immature, emotionally dependent upon this Emperor, and they're not above using emotional manipulation and the manipulation of children to keep this Emperor trapped in this marriage that they don't want to be in. This karmic feminine perceives this situation as being unfair because they feel like this is their man, and this is their person, that they have the right to do or say whatever they feel like doing. This person has no boundaries. This person will go to any lengths to get what they want. And what they want is that loyalty, that financial stability, the emotional regulation. They just want the financial benefits keep rolling in. And I'm honestly getting tired of reading on it. I mean, this person's ruthless, and this person is extremely manipulative. To be withholding children and threatening financial sanctions onto another person is uncalled for, and it's morally wrong. Yeah, this person's resisting this change. But the King of Cups is in the reverse. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups is both in the reverse. There is nothing keeping this marriage together. There is no love. There is no passion. There isn't anything keeping this marriage or this commitment together. The only thing that's keeping it together is threats and using children as pawns to keep this inevitable result from occurring. They don't love each other. Neither one of them have any love for each other. The King of Cups is not in the upright, so they're no longer emotionally regulating this feminine energy anymore. This karmic feminine is really doing everything that they can to resist this change. But we got the Magician and the Knight of Swords here. This is about not being distracted by this person who's over here screaming and hollering about alimony and child support and threatening access to children. This is about staying focused. What is it that this masculine energy wants for themselves? The Magician and the Knight of Swords, to take action. What they want is to move towards someone else, to have a new emotional and passionate and exciting experience with them. Because this karmic feminine that's surrounding this Emperor here, they'll keep with the distractions for as long as it takes to keep the Emperor's focus off of this Empress and the upright here. So this is about staying focused and staying determined to do what it is that is right and fair and ethical and morally correct for this masculine energy. There is someone else that's out there that is better suited for him, for them, than this karmic feminine that they've been dealing with here. That they don't want this to end because they're receiving far too many benefits. I believe that this Emperor has already made this decision, but they haven't actually taken a whole lot of action, because this karmic feminine is pulling out all the stops and all the delays for them to keep them from moving forward with this message here, this message for this Empress that this Emperor wants to give. And this karmic feminine is very much insecure about the passion and the attraction between these two people with the Lovers here. You've got the Magician and the Lovers. This is a loving connection that has been manifested, and it's waiting to come into materialization for the Emperor and the Empress, but it's just requiring some actions that must be taken to get to that point. But this Emperor keeps kind of going back and forth in their decision out of fear from the threats. Got the Three of Wands in the reverse. Three of Wands in the reverse is all about your manifestation is here, but it hasn't been planned for. And what that means is this Emperor has not dealt with the complete ending of this marriage or this relationship, the complete dissolution of it, like dissolving. So it's not been planned for. This Emperor could very well still be living with this Queen of Cups reversed. Empress, Temperance, Wheel of Fortune, and the Hierophant. I love how 4 major arcana come out together. So we got Temperance. We've got the Empress. We got the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Hierophant. So this Empress could very well have Taurus in their chart. The Emperor could have Taurus in their chart. Both of them could have Taurus in their chart somewhere. But this is definitely very earthy and very airy. There's a lot of fire here. There's a lot of passion here. Temperance. Temperance is moderation and balance in behaviors. And the Empress is someone who is abundant, and it's like the divine feminine energy. They receive, and this is someone who is definitely connected to the divine, because this Empress is praying. And the Wheel of Fortune, this is a fated event that, is destined to occur here. And the Hierophant is a marriage here. So this is about an Emperor being married to the wrong person, physically in the 3D. This marriage has already been completed in the 5D with this new person, but nothing has been accommodated for this new marriage in the 3D with this 3 of Wands reversed. So the old situation is still raging for this Emperor. This ex-wife, this ex-baby mama, is really resisting the end of that committed relationship or marriage. But this is about what's right and what's best for all involved. And what's right and what's best for all involved is not the current or the old marriage. The old marriage that is current, that is outdated. The 3D marriage, where there's no love, where there's no financial stability, there's no emotional stability. Marriages don't have to be a life sentence for misery. There is definitely another marriage here that has yet to take place in the 3D, that has already occurred in the 5D. And this is all about taking that required action to make room for it. It requires strategic planning. It requires specific, inspired actions, because nothing just happens by waiting for it to happen. Things have to be done in order to make room for the new to come in. Can you please tell me what is unlikely? Please and thank you. What's unlikely? I've been told to get a different deck. I don't really use this deck that much. I don't really like the artwork on it. The pages and the knights look very similar to me. But I'm being drawn to what is unlikely. Make it simple for me, please and thank you, Holy Spirit. What is unlikely? Interesting. The Eight of Wands in the reverse was flipped up whenever I was shuffling. What's unlikely? It's unlikely that this other person's actions are really going to mean anything here. Yeah. It's like this toxic karmic feminine, they're unlikely to get their way here. So the cards that came out were the Nine of Swords in the reverse and the Seven of Wands reverse. The Nine of Swords in the reverse it's either excessive worrying or the end of excessive worrying. And excessive worrying is going to end regardless. Seven of Wands in the reverse is, this indicates a defeat. This karmic feminine is standing up for a dead relationship that is unlikely to have any power or sway to this Emperor's decision-making process. We got the Strength with the Nine of Wands. Yeah, so this person's definitely operating from their wounding and their entitlement. They're not giving up, this karmic feminine. They're hanging on for dear life. And they're hurting themselves in the process. We got the Two of Cups in the reverse and the Justice reverse. So this karmic feminine, they definitely feel that it's unfair for this breakup to occur, for this dissolution of their marriage to occur, like dissolving the marriage. They feel that it's unfair. They're not giving up. They still are wanting the maximum benefits for little participation. This karmic feminine is not interested in meaningful change of any kind. They could be promising the moon, the sun, and the stars for this person to stay, but I really think that this emperor is really seeing through this karmic feminine because of how many cycles that they've repeated together. And they're perceiving this as being unfair, but it's actually karmic justice. The only reason why they're seeing this as being unfair is because the karmic feminine here is the one that is losing everything that they have put so much of their identity and their self-value and their self-worth into. They don't really care if this marriage operates in an efficient or meaningful way. They just want the marriage to continue in order to get the benefits that they're seeking. Benefits of financial stability and emotional stability. So this karmic feminine is definitely coming from a skewed perception here. And they don't think that this ending is fair. But this ending is a direct result of the consequences of their actions and inactions. There is something better here for this emperor. There is something better here for this karmic feminine. But, have you ever seen that meme on Facebook where someone's got a rope tied around their hand? And on the meme it says, sometimes it's better to let go. And, because if you hold on to the rope long enough, and if you hang on to it hard enough, like what this person here is doing, strength with the 9 of Wands here, they're holding on for dear life. They are not letting go. They don't want this change to occur. They are hurting themselves more for clinging on to a dead and loveless relationship. Sometimes it's easier to just let go. That is the healthiest thing to do, but it's the hardest thing to do. This karmic feminine has a very difficult time seeing things from a healthier perspective. This karmic feminine very well may be in denial that their perspective is unhealthy. And this karmic feminine might very well be in denial that their behaviors are toxic. They may feel justified in everything that they're doing in the name of financial and emotional security. As long as those benefits continue, this person will never give up. That's sad. They're hurting themselves. They're hurting others. All to keep a marriage afloat. A marriage that is outdated. A marriage that is not healthy. A marriage that is not loving. A marriage that is actually an obligation. And all they're interested in is cashing in on the obligation. This karmic agreement is finished. And now all it takes is the required actions and that are being required. The emperor needs to, to do whatever they're going to do to get moving and divorce rolling. Because the longer that they stay under the same roof with this karmic feminine, they are going to be using distractions. It is unlikely that these distractions will cause any significant, meaningful delay here. But this goes back to a reading that I did not that long ago, is not allowing distractions to keep you stuck somewhere that you're miserable and that you don't want to be there anymore. It wasn't all that long ago. I have no idea whose reading it was, but it was all about staying focused. And that's really the message that is being expressed today. There are things that this masculine energy must do in order to leave the old behind to bring this new situation into being here. This new marriage contract that has not been fulfilled in the 3D yet, but it's destined to. Because there is nothing new to learn for this emperor in this old contract with this karmic feminine, who is emotionally unbalanced, emotionally unhinged, emotionally immature, and afraid of change, and afraid of endings, afraid of the end of their benefits. What is the final guidance for Taurus and the cross watchers? Please and thank you. This karmic feminine definitely has a lot to lose. That's why they're screaming the loudest here in this emperor's ear. That's why they're creating this fuss and this distraction. They feel entitled to mistreat the King of Cups reversed, the King of Coins reversed. They feel entitled to take their emotions and their finances for granted. And I think that's pretty malicious. Because nobody has that right to exploit someone's emotions and their finances for any reason. And this karmic feminine is just experiencing the consequences of the karmic actions that they've taken. They're accumulating their karma. This emperor's life purpose is moving away from this current dead marriage, that there's no life here, there is no stability, there is no peace here. And this is the emperor's life purpose, to end this old life, this life where there's no growth, no love, no anything. And it's their life purpose to really initiate the process of contacting this new person and, just getting to know them here. Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands. Whenever you do contact this person, Emperor, it's going to be very fun. It's going to be very exciting. There's going to be a lot of attraction and a lot of conversations here. And this is exactly the direction that this emperor needs to go in, Their life purpose was to recognize the karmic patterns and overcome the existence of their limitations imposed by themselves and imposed by others around them, imposed by their families, imposed by this karmic feminine themselves, and imposed by the emperor himself. This is the emperor's life purpose, to overcome this karmic marriage here and to embrace this new relationship that is to turn out to be this emperor's new marriage. Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so that I am taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. So perhaps this emperor really has like a career that they really should be investing in that they are not able to do with this karmic feminine here blocking them. There is something that this emperor needs to be doing with this other person that connects to their life purpose. And a way for this emperor to be aligned with their goals is to take the necessary steps that are required for getting that divorce process started, moving away from this karmic feminine energy, and getting that contact initiated with this new person. 3 different inspired actions are being required. These are 3 different adjustments that need to take place in order for this to align itself. So hopefully, within the next few weeks, this emperor will be making the decisions that they need to make to align themselves with their life purpose. This emperor might be feeling very unsure of themselves. They're navigating territory that's unfamiliar to them, and they are going and they're choosing to expand past the limitations that have been imposed upon them by others and themselves. And whenever you're bucking the system like that, that is extremely difficult, especially without any support. This empress, this new person that has been waiting to manifest in this emperor's life here, Taurus. This empress is a helpful person, and that they really can help you with any steps that you might be hung up on, might be fearful about making. All it takes is reaching out in a conversation. Because sitting in silence and dealing with this in silent misery and keeping this karmic feminine wreaking havoc in your life is not the way to go. And there are not going to be any positive results for this karmic feminine that comes out for them. Resistance is futile, because whenever the universe calls for the ending of marriages and relationships, the universe will send more chaos and conflict until someone reaches their breaking point. And makes the decision that they need to be making. The decision that is for the highest good of all. And not just a decision that is only for the interest and the highest good of one person. Sometimes whenever we are doing things, they're making decisions that are for the highest good of all, sometimes somebody else loses. Sometimes it can't be a win-win situation. Sometimes there is loss that is experienced. Sometimes, and in this case, that loss is absolutely required. And anyway, this is no type of loss to be mourning over. This is actually a type of loss that should be cause for a celebration, because an emperor is soon freeing themselves from someone who has really kept them stuck, blocked, and trapped, and enslaved to them financially and spiritually and emotionally for a very, very long time. They had no right to do any of the things that they've done. And they're accumulating karma for doing so. And this karmic feminine's karma for doing everything that they've done is losing an emperor, for a divorce, for a separation, for them to go their own ways, for the emperor to start a new life with another, for the karmic feminine to move forward and start a new life with another, and hopefully not engaging in any of the toxic ways and behavior that they have been engaging in all their life up to this point. Hopefully the karmic feminine will make some different choices in the future concerning their future relationships, whether they're romantic or not. But the only way this karmic feminine is going to learn this lesson is if this emperor makes those final decisions and be like, you know what? I don't deserve being treated like this, and I'm not happy, and I want to experience happiness and health and peace, which are things that they can't achieve with this karmic feminine because those things aren't within them. This is a learning experience for all involved, and a switching of karmic soul contracts. The soul contract with this present person with the karmic feminine is outdated. But this karmic feminine is doing everything that they can to receive the maximum benefits from the contract that has been long overdue to be ended. The trick is to not allow that to happen. Your life's purpose, it involves so much more. There is no way that you could, whoever this emperor is, and I feel like I'm speaking to the emperor, there is no way that you can achieve your life's purpose being with this karmic feminine. It's time to make some difficult choices. The emperor, you won't regret this decision. The karmic feminine will regret it every day of their life, probably. But sometimes the tables really need to be turned for someone else to really understand the gravity of their behaviors and actions. Sometimes it takes something extreme like this for them to take the hint and to get a clue that they're not behaving in an ethical or loving manner. This is the behavior of exploitation and usury and abuse. So that is what I have for y'all. Thank you, Taurus and Cross Watchers. I appreciate y'all for everything that y'all do to help support my very young channel. Please hit that like button if this helped you. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button already, please do so. It's just whatever my audience can do to get more people able to be seeing these videos, making the algorithm, you know what I'm talking about. I'm tired today, and I'm trying to get all these videos done, and I'm starting to get confused, but y'all know what I'm saying. Please hit that like and subscribe. Please comment down below. I want to hear from you. Drop your sign. Please let me know if you're interested in the free reading giveaway. I will be doing the drawings early next week. Thank you again, and I will talk to y'all soon.